Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Darth Recon, your boy Pre, and y'all already know that's P. Today we about to go ahead and jump into this. I forgot. I was about to call it the little things.
That's correct.
I was about to call it the small things.
Depending on how you feel, it could be the small things with this movie. But yes, the movie we are talking about today is The Little Things, starring Denzel Washington, Rami Malek, and Jared Leto.
Yes, sir. So how we gonna do this today is we gonna give you guys our overall thoughts about the show, and we're gonna follow that up with some scores and just some overall analysis of the project in a whole.
Mm-hmm. And we won't spoil it for anybody. Like I said, we're just gonna touch the broad strokes and just maybe, like I said, our overall thoughts about the movie. So with that being said, Pre, why don't you go ahead and give us your score and just your overall feeling, what you think of the movie?
Alright, let's go ahead and give it that score, and I would have to go ahead and give it a 2.5, just based on it having a great cast of actors and them performing very well throughout the film. But the reason why I gave it such a low score is that storyline. I really wasn't too fond of that storyline, and one of the things I really just didn't like about it, it wasn't enough suspense throughout the show for me. It was kind of cut and dry. Like, you have one suspect, they were on him, and that was the climax of it. So with that being said, P, how'd you feel about it?
As far as my score goes, I gave it a 2. That's a 2 out of 5. I think that, like I said, the saving grace of the movie was the acting. Like I said, we had, our three main leads are all Academy Award winners, and they were great throughout the movie. But the one thing that kind of threw me off was Rami Malek. I didn't know if that was some kind of accent or that's his normal talk, because he normally doesn't play regular people in movies. He did play Freddie Mercury for the Queen movie, but he's from I Am Robot and things of that sort. So also, I would like to give props to the supporting cast. The supporting cast was great as well. You had a lot of TV character actors that were in the movie, such as Chris Bauer, who was on The Wire, on the NBC cop show Third Watch from back in the day. If you see this guy's face, you'll know who he is. Terry Kinney, who's currently on the show Billions. And then you have Michael Hyatt. She played on The Wire. She played Avon's sister, Brianna. She's on the great show Snowfall. And we also had Jason James Richer, who played the kid from Free Willy, who just recently had he did he is he just recently had a birthday and turned 41 years old. So I'm kind of feeling my age, because I'm around. I was a kid when that movie came out, so I'm around that guy's age. I'm not quite 40, but we're almost there. I'm close. I'm closer to 40 than Pre is, but we're almost there. I think where the movie fell short was the direction and the writing. Mainly the writing. The script was not very good. To me, it seemed like it was a movie that, if I could say myself, a 13-year-old me, when the movie Seven came out, who loved it, and then I tried to make a movie, it was very Seven light. It was very Seven light.
Exactly.
And it was, you could really see that. And then two, they were trying to do this character study, I believe, of the detectives and not so much, the suspect, but the detective. But they tried to do it in a movie that was 2 hours, where you have shows who did it better. Like, if you wanted to go that route, it should have probably been a TV show, because you could look at shows like True Detective and Mindhunter, who actually were able to pull it off. But like I said, it's TV or streaming, and they have more time to do that. Whereas here, I want to jump into the thing that really got me was, we talked about the trailer, because I remember talking to Pre, we were doing what are we looking for in 2020? 2021 movies, and this was on our list. Pre hadn't seen the trailer, and I told him, I was like, "Hey man, I'm looking. You know, it's Denzel. You know, and you know, Denzel's one of the last of the Hollywood movie stars. There aren't many movie stars left, and he's the last of them. So, you know, I talked to Pre, showed him the trailer. He was geeked up about it. We was ready, and I like to use like a story real quick that kind of describes my feeling about the trailer. Okay, this goes all the way back to 2000 in high school. There was this girl, and she was under the radar, and so like nobody was really checking for her. And I was like, you know, I wasn't simping, but you know, I was trying to holler at her or whatever. And one day she was like, "Hey, let's go to lunch together," and I'm like, all right. You know, because I'm hearing about all my boys. They're getting their lunchtime smash sessions, and I wanted to get one. I wanted to get one too. So I was like, man, I've been working for like 3 months on this girl, and finally she's like, let's go out to lunch. So the anticipation was built up, and so we're eating at lunch, and she goes, "Hey, you know, I wanted to know, you're really good friends with Lance. Do you think there's any way you can like talk to him for me or whatever?" So I had all this build up, like. And that's exactly what happened at the end of this movie. I had this build up, and I was thinking it's gonna be this great thing, and it just turned out to be left me just dejected and wanting more, and in a very bad place. So that's how I felt like it was this build up like that we had been working for. Like the first 2 acts were pretty good, and then we got to the end. And I said, yeah, we were just really let down. We were really let down. It didn't go how we wanted it. So, yeah, and just to talk about the director really quick, I mean, he's had a mixed bag. I mean, he directed the movie The Blind Side. I think he wrote and directed, or he wrote it. I can't remember off the top, but I know he wrote or he directed. One of the best movies I've seen in the last 10 years was The Founder. It's about Ray Kroc and the McDonald's brothers, about the McDonald's franchise. So, like, if you got a chance, that's a recommendation. I'll tell you right now, if you haven't seen that, you need to check it out, The Founder. And so, his background has been pretty mixed bag, but, I seen that, The Founder, and that was more recent. I thought, hey, maybe, but nah. He fell short on that one, so that's my spiel. Pre, you got any closing remarks, thoughts? Like, I mean, anything that you know?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna say like,
you're not exactly.
It's a fair movie if you want to give it a view. Go ahead. I mean,
a lot since you left.
Don't get your hopes up though. That's just my advice, but. Yeah. With that being said, I think we're pretty much done with this.
I think we're pretty much done here. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. We are pretty much done here. And so for Darth Redcon, he's Pre, I'm P, and like I said, quickly I want to say thank you very much. We have noticed the climb in our viewers and our likes, and we really appreciate it. But we definitely need you guys to subscribe because if looking at the views and then looking at how many subs we got, it's looking like we have a lot of views, but some of you guys aren't subbing. So like I said, we would appreciate it if you give us a sub and continue to like and view our materials, and we're going to keep pumping out material. So with that being said, thank you for stopping by. Have a good day or night or evening, wherever you are in this world.